Hey guys, let's play some Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku. Nerd power level is increasing. Oh, look at those beautiful graphics. Whoa. It's almost like I'm watching the anime that someone has lovingly pixelated. Oh, getting a little bit of microphone pop there, sorry about that. Okay, so what is Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku? Well, it's a very old game for the Game Boy Advance. Why are we playing it? Well, aside from the lulz, this happened to be the first Game Boy Advance game my family ended up owning, which, of course, led to us playing it over and over and over again. Shoutouts to being a poor child with nothing better to do. Our story begins with our humble hero Goku. It's been a long time since he has seen his childhood friends, blah de blah de blah de blah. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, you already know the plot. Actually, overall, Legacy of Goku is a pretty decent, like, fast-forward rush view of, how to put it, the first 3 seasons of Dragon Ball Z, more or less. You started on Kami Island, right where the first season begins. We're gonna go grab some magazines from Master Roshi because he asked us to. We can talk to the friends. Also, that magazine had a picture of Bulma on it. They don't say anything important. Feel bad for the people who modeled the sprites here. Mostly because... does Bulma even get used at any other point in this game? Maybe she does. I don't know. That magazine definitely has a picture of Chi-Chi on it. Roshi, I'm concerned. How do you have a magazine with Chi-Chi's wife? Anyway, you give him to Roshi and he'll throw you some senzu beans. And of course, right on time, we have Raditz pop up. I don't feel like the dialogue is terribly important. Followed by Piccolo, who was the villain in the last one. Now here's really something I want to point out. Look at that cloud. That's not a rock over there. That is supposed to be the Nimbus cloud. And really, that is the sorriest looking cloud I've ever seen. Also, really quick, can I use my mouse? Yeah, it looks like the mouse. Okay. Will you look at this? Okay. Look at this rock. You see how it's cut off there? It's because this whole island is a big square. You can see the outline right there. And you can also see where they took this rock, copied it, and pasted it right there. That is the level of competency we're dealing with here. This is not a good game. It's passable. It's playable. It's not a good game. It's actually kind of funny. It almost makes me wonder if they just took, like, a picture somebody drew of Kami House. Well, whatever. Let's go jump on the little pathetic rock Nimbus Cloud and jet off to start our adventure. Yes, so if you know anything about Dragon Ball Z, of course, it starts off with Goku beating the crap out of a bunch of squirrels, right? Oh, what? Did you think they were going to go save Gohan right away? No, of course not. Chi-Chi is, of course, noticeably concerned that Gohan is gone. Oh, right. If you didn't catch it, if you happen to not watch the show, Raditz stole Gohan, and that's Goku's son, and we're going to go rescue him with the help of Piccolo, the villain from the last season. Anyway, this opening bit with us running around in the woods and fighting, what, snakes? Snakes and giant crabs. So here's this enemy crab. Sorry, here's this giant enemy crab. Largely, it's unimportant. This actually just serves as a means to pad out the game so that we can grind up a bit. Or rather, we are grinding up as a means of padding out the game. This crab is going to kill us. Who knew crabs were so strong? One good thing I can say, yeah, that's just Goku talking about how he's worried about the snakes that Chi-Chi warned him about. One thing about this game that I actually don't really mind is the music. The music is pretty solid. It's not Dragon Ball Z music, but it's still pretty solid. It's like your average, just kind of groove and chill. It's got a nice upbeat. Don't get too excited though, it's probably like the only music we'll get in the game. Received some herbs, we probably want to use those. Yeah, herbs heal a quarter health. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I find it interesting. Roshi gives you 2 Senzu beans for the first 2 magazines that you give him, and then provides 1 herb. Makes me wonder if that should have been backwards, considering that Senzu beans, well, they cure all your health. Now we could go into the forest, but fortunately we haven't paid homage to our grinding RPG gods yet. So we're going to want to pad out our stats just a little bit more here. As I'm sure you've noticed, if you just tap the button here, you shoot out a tiny ki blast, and the longer you hold it, the more it charges up. It's actually dependent on the ki that is spent on Goku's green bar up there, which I think it shows us how much we have. Yeah, ki 200 there on the right. But yeah, when you level up, you gain more ki, which in turn consumes ki faster, which makes the ki blast charge up quicker. Now, interestingly, you can see Goku mentioned the very same thing he said about Chi-Chi warning him about the snakes. It goes to show you that exiting the map, the loading zone or whatever, resets all of the triggers, which is kind of hilarious because it means when they program this, the text triggers, so to say, on the map aren't even global. Meaning there's nothing even being stored in a permanent variable to tell the game, yes, the player's already been here. Just in case you wanted to feel like your adventure was even more pathetic. Okay, level 4, it's probably where we need to be at. Although admittedly our health is pretty lackluster. Anger crab. Just sit back and enjoy the music. I swear there was a snake over there. What? Why are these here? Oh. Don't think I remember that. You'll have to forgive me, it has been about 15 years since I played this. My goodness, how old was I? Too young. Now, if you know anything about Dragon Ball Z, you of course know characters can fly, but admittedly, true to the show, early on, flying consumes an extremely large amount of energy. And if you remember in the first season of Dragon Ball Z, Goku spends more of his time on Nimbus or hopping instead of actually flying. So our flying points, which is somewhere around here, we can't see it. Did you check flying? There it is. 6 of 9. We can fly for about 0.25 seconds. Yeah. Let's save the game, because inevitably we'll die in this forest. Actually, let's go back and get some herbs. Yeah, but so that... Oh, a wolf. Shoot. That's hilarious. Yeah. that's Legacy of Goku, everyone. Glad you watched. No. Glad we saved, actually. The wolves in this game are extremely vicious, probably because you can't outrun them. In fact, if they made more enemies that you couldn't run away from, the game would at least have a modicum of difficulty. But considering that, especially when you gain the ability to fly, you can just run away from everything. Oh wait a minute, our health came back? Do you see that? Oh my goodness, I forgot that. So, yeah, if you reload the game, save and reload, or die and reload, you regain all of your stats. Again, showing what honestly just feels like lazy programming, because the health and flying points and, well, I guess it's really it, just those two are not stored again as actual variables on the cartridge, which is, I don't know, I would call it a gameplay mechanic. Like, they were like, oh, if the player dies, that way they're not stuck somewhere they can't get out. Except we both know that's not true. I think the fact that the text triggers reset is an argument against that. Anyway, you can see how important levels actually are in this game, which unfortunately does categorize it into the grindy action RPG genre, because just those few levels that we got make those crabs a joke. Yeah, see, we already tripled our key from the beginning of the game. Anyway, it's probably not important that we kill every single crab now. Or, sorry, squirrel and snake. Let's just go up and see if we can tango with that wolf again. Probably. I think he got a cheap shot on us because we were so weak. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you'll notice this actually happening a lot, where the enemies just kind of stand around and let you hit them. Heaven knows why they do it. Is there anything even back here? Huh. Oh, look at this. I don't think I remember this. Yeah, look, you saw those blocks we destroyed? They looked so out of place. What's this? Oh, interesting. Senzu bean just lying on the dirt. I forgot about all this part back here. I'm sorry, it's been 15 years. Anyway. Well, that was interesting, and the Senzu bean I'm sure will help with the inevitable fight against Raditz. Not that we'll be doing anything other than solar flaring him over and over again and then punching him in the face. Still though, just can't fault the music. Ugh, no diagonal movement. Okay, so now that we can dispatch wolves without being too worried, we should have free reign of the forest. Now that pterodactyl, bro, the pterodactyl we talked to, wow, that was a lot of damage that that wolf did. Anyway, the pterodactyl told us that she was missing her chillins, or her eggs. We're gonna go find them. So many wolves. Oh boy. Run, 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 run. Oh boy, they can follow. Do they leash? I don't think these guys leash. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. Goku running away from wolves. Yeah, do you remember that part of the anime where Goku wanders into the forest, tries to assist a pterodactyl, and then runs away from wolves? But yeah, do you see that? We just got hit twice. And it didn't even do, like, half the damage as that one hit from the wolf. Which is a little weird. I don't know why I'm doing this. When we could just save and exit, reset. What is it? ABLR? Oops. Oh yeah, you can see I'm running retro arc here. Where's the L and R button? Okay, that's L. Why is... No, I just want to go back. Oh! Well, good thing we just saved. Hey, sorry about that. Turns out the retro arc brings up the menu when you hit L and R at the same time on the Xbox controller by default. However, we got what we wanted anyway. I'm not sure that the Xbox controller can simultaneously register enough button presses to be able to do the soft reset that you used to be able to do on the Game Boy Advance. You know, the old AB, start, select, LR, reset thing. We're gonna run over here and grab another Senzu Bean just to be safe. These wolves hurt a lot more than I remember. Oops, probably shouldn't fly. Can't possibly carry any more Senzu Beans. Oh, guess 3 is the max. Alright, so where were we? We were... I think we had our old nose to the RPG grindstone. Ah, that's right. Grabbing them eggs. So let's see if we can fight that wolf pack. Come on, you cowards. I feel like if we... Oh, wow. One Punch Man. I thought there was like a whole fleet of wolves. Yeah, the damage the wolves do seems so variable. It feels like some wolves deal a ton. It's not even wolves, it's probably just a game rolling dice. Because the game designers thought wildly varying damage on enemies would be good. Yeah, punk. We appear to be good. What? Chaozu and Yamcha. That's not Yamcha. Chaozu and Tien. Hey there, Goku. What brings you here? I was about to ask you the same thing. I'm looking for Gohan. Something bad has happened. Oh no, is there anything we can do to help? Thanks, Tien, but I need to handle this myself. Well, Chaozu and here and I are training, so if you need help, give us the word. I think I can handle it. Wow. Goku is just blah blah blah. I think I can handle it. I think I can handle it. Oh, you just get experience points for talking to your friends? Cool. It's nothing like real life. Good to see you, Chaozu. Something something, my son is in trouble. I can help you. Wow. It almost feels like they're like, well, we modeled these sprites. Modeled, what am I saying? We made these sprites. We might as well use them. Why don't you meet Chaozu and Tien just randomly in the forest? And we'll give out free EXP. I mean, it kind of makes you wonder, right? Like, why was Chaozu and Tien there? They don't, as far as I remember, they don't pop up in the show like that. I guess they pop up when you fight what are they called? The sanes. This stone might be useful. What? Okay. Apparently that stone is important. Goku just knows this. They're giving us a couple of flighty crystals. So let's fly up here. Oh boy. That guy looks scary. Let's save. Like the coward I am. Man. Oops. Meant to use a herb there. It was not meant to be. But yeah, ultimately, is this not kind of the problem with the game? I guess it does reset you back to the beginning of the map. It's kind of a bit of a punishment. It's more annoying than actually, like, a setback. Do we need to fight anything? I don't know. Our biggest problem is we don't really have any skills. So our option is like punch and key bless. We're just gonna stare at each other, bro. Back off. Seems about right in spirit though. Goku finds himself in the wilderness and then just beats up on all the wild animals. Now, okay, good. I was gonna say, if those triggers weren't global and you could just talk to Tien and Chaozu over and over to get 500 EXP, that would be concerning. Anyway, do we throw the dice again with that big thing? Okay. Yeah, we just fight him. I mean, who cares, right? And see, this is what I mean though. We're slightly faster than this pterodactyl, which allows us to kite him. And the moment that you can infinitely kite something is the moment that it is no longer a threat in any game. Yeah. Wow, is that blood? That's blood. Yikes. You got the pterodactyl egg. Look at that skull. Like, why did they... They copy and paste the rocks on Roshi's house, but they spend the time to make a pointless pterodactyl skull waterfall. I think the asset creators, I don't know, man. What do you think? I'm starting to think there was some skill differences in some of the artists. Like, some were really good, others were interns. Like, check that out. See that little block? The waterfall is just the same repeated little block of pixels. I mean, that's, to be honest, fair. It is a pixel game. Ugh. I hate how unpredictable what you can fly up and what you can't fly up is. Like, for some reason that wall, the one I'm facing now, you can't fly up it. I think it exists on a different elevation or something. Oh my gosh, we're back here. That didn't work. Yeah, we can only fly so long. Gonna have to make the long walk back. No. Guess that didn't need flown over. Okay, so we got an egg. Let's go give it back to the pterodactyl mom. $350 EXP. We murder a giant bird lizard. We travel halfway across the world. We fight our way through a sea of wolves. And we get 350 EXP. We idly chit-chatted with Chaozu and Tien and got 1,000. How is that justice? I guess they want us to fly over the river. I sense a powerful presence over the river, is what Goku said. What are we looking at here? Oh, I ain't scared of that. That thing's cuddly looking. But again, look at this. We can kite this. We're faster than it, which is why the wolves are the only dangerous enemy in the game. Okay, I say that, but now he's got us cornered. JK, I guess we can't perfectly kite it. Well, now that we can fly, we can. This is a little more true to the show. Goku beating up on dinosaurs. I mean, we don't really even need to kill this thing, do we? We just walk over to the next screen. I feel like we have to kill it out of principle, though. Admittedly, this could be a little more exciting. Hey, if you want to stand over there, that's fine. Oh my gosh. Just doing the standoff. Alright, here we go. More wolves. Somebody should really tell these people that they have, like, rabid wolves outside. What is it that troubles you? I'm searching for my son who has been kidnapped by my evil brother. He's extremely dangerous. I see. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Really? Yes, but you are not ready to proceed. What do I need to do? Blah, blah, blah. Several disturbances in the forest. Quiet them. Okay, but my poor little kitty Neko. You named your cat Cat? Well, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. It's so bizarre that it almost makes more sense to just die so that you heal instead of spending your items. That's just bad mechanics. I know, I keep harping on it. So, crazy old man says, I can help you defeat your evil brother. Go rescue my cat. I don't know about you, but my first impression of this old man would be that he is just crazy. Pardon me. Yep. We saved your cat. You gonna... Oh my gosh. It's like the forest is still unsettled. Seriously, old man. Solve your wolf problem. How'd your cat get out here anyway? Tell me you can solve my problems. You can't even keep track of your feline. Maybe it would help if I punched in the right direction. Hey small child. Sniff. We're gonna go save this tiny girl. What happens if we fly? Oh, we just pick her up. Oh, it's Poir and Yamcha. Also, tiny girl, we should probably not be fighting this thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They made the pterodactyl able to actually fly across terrain. Level up! What's up, Goku? It's been a while. If you see Bulma, say hello. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Yamcha's playing baseball. Well, they exchange some camaraderie and we get another 500 EXP. Poir mentions baseball and says she hates Yamcha. It's good music, but it's the only one we've been hearing. Yeah, seriously, look at these. They look as if they were drawn and then just like photo picture taken. That's not a word. Anyway. Hey, lady, talk to us. Oh, this must be where the child... Yep. Oh, wow, she's lost. Wait, what? Take your child, lady. I thought this was her kid. I retrieved the boat. We got 200 EXP. I guess this little girl is just our party member now. Oh, this is their daughter. Seriously, look, they spent all this time to draw this room, and you're gonna be in it for like 2 seconds. Okay, it looks like the kid has a crush on the girl. Can't talk to the girl because he's like 7. Die, squirrel. Could not possibly carry any more herbs. It's just not possible. picked up that stone earlier. What was the point of that? Were we supposed to do something with it? Seriously though, child gets kidnapped, immediately wanders around in the forest and helps random townspeople instead of saving his son. That actually does sound a lot like Goku. Alright guys, there's only 3 houses. What more needs done? Little Johnny can't talk to Susie. What does Susie want? Yeah, that's great. Okay. That guy's just saying, talk to the old man. He knows things. I guess we'll go kill the dinosaur again? I don't think we're actually gonna gain a level. And it takes so long. Wait. Will he just stay over there? Yep. Wow. This is what we should have done. Although it's infinitely more boring. See, this isn't difficult. It's just time consuming. Nailed it. I was trying to see how much EXP we got. Looked like about 700 or 1,000. I'm not really sure. There must be something with this rock we can do. Oh, another rock. Is it a flower? I have this vague memory that the little girl wants a flower and that you give the boy a flower so that she, like, will talk to him or something. Although that could be completely wrong. What do we do, guys? The old man won't advance the plot until we save everyone in the town. I know you need to go save your son, but you need to do these chores for me first. That's okay. We probably need to pad out the stats anyway. Anything down here? Pick this up. It's just an herb. Yeah, we already came up here because this is where we fought the pterodactyl, bro. And up there is where we found one of the stones anyway. Oh my gosh. Jerk. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything up here. But why is Goku picking up rocks? There must be a reason. Are we stuck? Oh, wait. That's a rock. Huh. Okay, so now we have 3 rocks. What do they do? Huh. Well, let's go back to the town. Oh, wait. What's this? What the Capsule Corporation? Oh. Oh, that's what the rocks are for. Well, look at that. Thanks for the stepping stones, boy. I'm not sure how you got out there in the first place, but try and be more careful. We got some herb. Oh, our speed increases. That's pretty handy. Is that our walking speed? Because let me tell you, I'm all for something that lets us run faster. Although, I don't feel faster. Maybe it's just a lie. It's like, your speed increases. Nothing happens. Okay, well, figured out what the stones are for. Now we just need to find something that helps Johnny talk to Susie. Seriously, how does that old man even know? That old man is like, I know your son is kidnapped, but there's some trouble brewing among the youth in my town. Johnny does not have the courage he needs to talk to the local... What am I even trying to say? I don't know why I did that. Oh, this looks promising. Nope. I swear you have to find some flowers. Yep. Where could they be? Now we're just walking in circles. We've murdered all the wildlife, and still no flowers suitable for the budding romance of the tiny children of the town. This looks promising. No, just kidding, we've been here already. already. Gosh darn it. Oh. Okay, that pterodactyl wants blood. Let's just grab all the flowers. Whoa. Good thing I missed that kid with that blast. 400 EXP. We got more EXP by talking to that little kid and getting him some flowers than we did saving a pterodactyl's egg. Although admittedly we had to fight a pterodactyl to do both. Hey old man. I sense that the force is at peace. I'm glad you can tell that. What did he say? First time, continue our legacy. What is he? Oh, right. He wants us to come up here. Goku, I almost forgot your reward. He gives us the solar flare. Which, I can't remember. There we go. The most broken move in the game. But we are going to save here, take a break right before the Raditz fight, and I'll be back.